What's up, everybody? It's Andrew coming back at you with another episode from the Jaguar podcast. In today's episode, we're going to be doing a recap of the matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. But before we get into it, as always, if you want to show your support for the channel, hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon if you want updates on latest content. Okay, so the Jags dropped this game to the Texans 21-37. Oh, dude. The Jags just got drummed in this game. Can't say it any better than that, really. I mean, this was a Houston Texans team that was predicted to be very bad, not very good this year, and the Jags just go out and they lay an egg. This was tough to watch, but, I appreciate everybody coming out, showing your support on the live stream. I had a fun time chatting with everybody despite the game being kind of a dumpster fire, but it was just really fun and looking forward to doing more of those live streams. So thank you guys again. But, dude, Tyrod Taylor just lit us up in this game. He looked great. He was 21 for 33, 291 yards, 2 touchdowns. Trevor Lawrence, didn't have a very great game. He was 28 for 51. 332 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I'm not as concerned about Trevor Lawrence, honestly. A lot of people were with the interceptions. He's a rookie. I expect it. He's learning his reads, learning his progressions, so I'm not as worried about it. He came out in his press conference, and he addressed it. He owned it, and he's really looking forward to fixing it and progressing and getting better. So I'm not worried about it at all. The Jags defense in this game did not look good. Secondary looked bad. Shaq Griffin looked bad. Got beat on a couple of plays, big plays. Had a pass interference call. I'm concerned about him. We're paying him a lot of money. So I don't know what we're going to do. If he hasn't improved, maybe we try to deal him before the trade deadline, but I don't know, guys. It's just concerning. Concerning to see this secondary just not playing well after bringing him in. The offensive line didn't look good either. Jawan Taylor didn't have a good game. Had a couple holding calls. I'd say work Walker Little in if Jawan isn't improving by week 4, I'd say bring Walker Little in, let him compete for the job, let him get reps. Cam Robinson did look much better. I mean, there was one play where he let somebody in right off the edge and hit Trevor. Luckily, it was called dead. But anyways, the play was called dead. But I don't know, guys. I mean, why franchise tag Cam Robinson? It's just the same old offensive line. They made no changes to it, so I don't expect it to get better. All we can do is pray it doesn't get worse. The linebacking core for the Jags, I don't think looked good either in coverage. Myles Jack, I wasn't impressed with his play, kind of running his mouth off, after plays. It's just, we're paying him a lot of money too. I said this on the live stream, the money we're paying him, he's not even in the top 20, linebackers out there. He may be our best linebacker, but, again, I think if he's not improving, maybe we try to work somebody else in. Maybe we try a potential trade. Who knows? But, it just didn't look good. Wide receiver core looked better. It wasn't great, but DJ Chark made an appearance in this game, catching a touchdown pass. He caught a few other passes there. Nice balls thrown by Trevor Lawrence. Chris Manhertz, tight end, caught a touchdown pass. That was pretty nice. But, I thought Marvin Jones Jr., he was kind of quiet in this game. Wish we could have seen more from him. The wide receiver core, I just don't understand this. I don't know why we brought in all these, people in the off season, and then we ended up just cutting them all. I don't know why we waived, I don't know why we waived Colin Johnson. I would have, rather had him take, Jamal Agnew's spot. I think that's just kind of a wasted roster spot at this point. We didn't look good on special teams either, to mention that. Lambeau missed a 53-yarder. I know that's a long field goal, but, he's just not having a good streak right now. I don't know what's going on. And then the penalties, man, in this game. I think the Jags gave up like 80-plus yards in penalties. This is not good. I mean, this seems like more of a repeat of last season. Jags were second in the league in penalties, gave up over 1,000 yards last season, and now we're seeing this. And that's just a lack of discipline, from the team. That's a coaching issue. So Urban Meyer needs to get it together. It's not a good start, that's for sure. I mean, I'm not saying that they can't right the ship, and steer it onto a better course, but it's just it's not good, guys. It's concerning. I think if we're going into week 6 and we're having repeat weeks, week ones, and repeat games that look like this, I think we have to make some cap decisions. Maybe have to purge some more. Clean up some, free up some cap space and start planning for 2022. But that's it in a nutshell. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I think that we can get better, but I think this is going to be a rebuild, guys. I think this is going to be a rebuild season. I think Trevor still has a lot to learn, but he, I think, I thought he did much better than I thought he was going to do. To be honest, I'm not surprised with the picks, the interceptions. It's okay. He'll get better. I'm just really concerned about his safety and whether, the offensive line's going to be able to protect him, keep him safe back there, and keep him healthy. But let me know how you feel about the game. Leave me a comment on the YouTube video or podcast episode. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Thanks so much for being on the live stream. It was a lot of fun. Had a lot of good chats and had a really good time, and it made the game much more enjoyable. Stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy. Go Jags, and I'll see you next time.
Duval! What's up, everybody? It's Andrew from the Jaguar Podcast. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, there's more content over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as always. And remember, this is a podcast, so you can find this pretty much wherever you find podcasts. There I'll be doing interviews of current and former Jaguars players, including Joe Schobert, DeJuan Smoot, Shaq Quarterman, etc. And I also do interviews of former Jaguars players, including Natron Means, Jimmy Smith, Tom McManus, etc. So be sure to check out the podcast, subscribe to it, stay safe, stay sane, stay healthy, go Jags, and I'll see you next time.